Next question says, a monopolist will maximize output by producing at the level of output at which marginal revenue equals marginal cost, or the last unit of output produced adds the same amount of total revenue as to total costs. The firm's total revenue exceeds total costs by the largest amount, or all the following are correct. So let's take a look at what the monopolies graph looks like to explain the answer to this question. So we have our monopoly. Come on, let's try one more time. Regular supply and demand graph with our monopoly set up. So we have our demand, we have our marginal revenue, and then we have our supply. And so where do we produce here? And we assume that supply is equal to marginal cost. So profit maximizing rule is that even for monopolists is that you produce for marginal revenue equals marginal cost, and that's right here. And the difference is that because you have two different curves, marginal revenue curve and the demand curve, that the price that you charge is going to be the price on the demand curve, even though your output is decided by the marginal revenue equals marginal cost point. So your price is going to be here, quantity is going to be here, and this point was decided by where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. But looking at the other answer choice, so marginal revenue equals marginal cost is true, but if you look at answer choice B, the last unit of output produced adds the same amount to total revenue as total cost. Adding the same amount to total revenue as the total cost means that marginal revenue and marginal cost are the same, right? At no other level is that going to be true. And so if you're adding the same amount of total revenue, you have a marginal revenue. And as you do the total cost, you have marginal cost. This is the same answer choice as answer choice A. And finally, answer choice C says the firm's total revenue exceeds total cost by the largest amount. When we say that we are maximizing profit, we know that profit is given by total revenue minus total cost. So when we maximize profit, it is given that the profit maximizing point must be the point in which the total revenue minus the total cost exceeds the total cost by the largest amount. So all three of these answer choices are correct. And that's why answer choice D is going to be the right answer here. Let's take a look at the answer choice given by the previous tutor. So the previous tutor said, a monopolist will maximize profit by producing the level of output at which marginal revenue equals marginal cost. In the event where marginal revenue exceeds marginal cost, production of an additional unit of output will inflate profits. At the point when marginal revenue equals marginal cost, profit is maximized because if the monopolist tries to increase output in excess of the equilibrium of MR equals MC, then this would result into marginal costs higher for each additional unit of output produced in the marginal revenue. This in turn puts a downward pressure on total revenues and profits. So this is actually going to be incorrect. We're going to say the correct answer is D. The profit maximizing rule is marginal revenue equals marginal cost. However, answer choice B is simply another way of restating this rule, and answer choice C is the definition of profit maximization because profit is given by total revenue minus total cost. Therefore, all of the above answer choices are actually correct. So I'm going to mark this as incorrect because they didn't get answer choice D as the right answer.